Hello and welcome to game number 1 of the best of 5 series between Epex Apocalypse versus the PogChamps. We're going to be looking at Bugsy, Nightmare, Wardroom, and Kildrith, of course, the standard lineup for Epex and their standard roles. And we're going to be doing what they do best. They're going to be poking around, doing damage, but of course they're going to be going against PogChamps monster, which is Drathek. And if I say that wrong, buddy, just let me know. I'm sorry. He's going on this Kraken, so he did pretty well in last games. He did against Eyes on Me, which is most of the players from Eyes on You, so that's nice. And with me, of course, for those of you that don't know, is of course the Admiral.
Hello,
Admiral
hello. Yes.
So we've seen a lot of Krakens on Distillery between the two of us. We see that this Kraken, however, is different from the standard south route all the way to the corner. So how do you feel about that, man?
I don't know. I like it. I like that he's playing a little bit differently from the standard. Maybe throw the hunters off a little bit.
Oh, but he's going the same route at the end of the day.
Just a different way.
Oh well.
You know, maybe it makes him feel better to be a little bit different.
Yeah, well, everyone's got their own preferences, right? Maybe he just likes this way and wrapping down towards the west. That way he isn't forced to go up towards the caves. Right, because caves, they're all right on, like, they're not great fighting spot for either side. You can't really do much in regards to control for a monster, so it's pretty hard for them to be able to lock that down.
Although he's kind of got himself stuck in a corner here. Usually you'd be out of there by the time the hunters show up.
Well, unless he's going to commit and force a fight here, because that's an option. He has full armor.
Maybe he does want to force it down.
Nightmare's poking with the laser cutter, trying to cut off the tentacles. We see Warzoom is, however, in position, throwing those stasis grenades. Yep, and they are going to hold it.
Yeah, probably the right decision.
Probably. They're usually pretty good about that sort of stuff. Holding on to it, only using it when it's necessary. He has a tracking dart in, so he knows exactly where the monster is. Should see more stasis grenades getting tossed. 30 meters away, so this will be a very painful situation if he does decide to evolve. They're holding on to the accelerate as well, which is a nice touch, so that if the monster does gain a little bit of space, they can accelerate and catch up real quick. They're also all tightly corded off together. Nightmare's in the middle, so it's going to be a 3-1 split as they're on the pursuit into the caves. Vortex coming back to slow down the medic. Doesn't quite connect though on the medic, but drives Wardoom down to the low ground. Monster, however, is pushing himself towards the southern points, so he's going to cut right through the middle. Should see another Vortex coming out to push Nightmare back.
Yeah, he's traversing pretty well, but Hunter team really just staying right on his ass.
It's so hard to lose a good Hunter team though. Like, it's just impossible, because even that, like, he's traversed almost the entirety of the map, and they're already right on his tail. And it's not like he missed a traversal. The only thing that really happened was when he collided with a bit of the environment and just dropped straight down. But oh no, they're cloaked. They're cloaked. They're cloaked. He doesn't know that they're right there. Okay, there he is. Oh, the Kildrith revealed it a little bit early. Oh man, if that was so close. Kildrith got a little anxious.
He probably just soiled himself there. That was a scary moment.
Yeah, he might have to change his underwear after this. Oh, there's the burst. Okay. A little launch bug there, but he fixed it immediately, so it's not like he went flying. That happens though. We're at 70 meters now.
They managed to get a little space between the two teams. I don't know that he's even going to be able to evolve though, because they know exactly where it is, and they're running right after him.
Yep, and they're on the pursuit, doing what they can. It looks like they're looking at the caves. 80 meters, just outside smell radius for Wardoom, which means that he'll be getting domed in here. This should be a real tight one. Kildrith is in okay positioning. Pings are going to be coming out shortly. Should see toxic grenades. Dome was actually tossed.
Does this tight space, is it going to favor the Kraken, or is it going to favor the Hunter team, because he's got that aftershock?
Well, he has a Vortex aftershock, so they want to give themselves some space. Kildrith actually getting caught here, so they don't want to make it super tight, so they want to make sure they have some space in order to work around and dodge, which is exactly what they have. Vortex comes in, pushes out Nightmare towards the exit. Bugsy and Nightmare hand-holding each other, trying to survive as much as they can. This Kraken's already at about half HP. They're just able to melt through him. Nightmare's at about half as well. Aftershock going in, dropping down, connects on Nightmare. Nightmare's actually one slap away. Got a slap of the fish, man. Slap him one more time. He used the cloak. Heal burst coming up from Bugsy. Going to be able to keep up Nightmare. Nightmare's at about 20% HP. Going to be on running down to the low ground, using that cloak to keep himself alive. Aftershock up in the air, drops down, connects on Bugsy. Vortex comes in, does actually knock down Wardoom, puts a strike there. However, no one else goes down, just one strike for about 70% of the health. That's a good trade in my book.
Yeah, I think the Hunters are probably pretty happy with that one.
Hashtag value on that dome.
Yeah. Yeah. Nightmare getting real lucky there. He was, well, I don't know, 10 health away from being dead.
Yeah, so close. But, you know, close only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
And nuclear weapons.
And nuclear weapons, yeah. A little bit broader of a definition for close there with nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Well, I guess and aftershocks. So,
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, aftershocks can work in close. But it just wasn't enough. We're going to have to see. He has armor now, so we should be able to engage a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to harass a little bit. I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do. I think he just
he's
wants
looking
to
for
run.
armor. He wants to be full before this engage starts.
Yeah.
Yep, and Nightmare's actually caught underneath, so we're going to see an aftershock connecting on Nightmare. Nightmare's actually going to get picked off here, maybe. See a slap, doesn't quite connect. Stealth Bound's just short, unable to grab Nightmare. Nightmare is actually cloaked and was able to dodge the rest of it. So Drathic's going to be on the run now. We might see a Dome actually getting tossed because he already have him down pretty low. Aftershock comes in, connects on 2. Nightmare throwing the shield. Oh no, Nightmare's on the ground. It's going to come out the Bugsy. Bugsy has to be able to pick up Nightmare. Dome is thrown, however, so they have to protect Wardoom, keep him up while they do the last bit of damage to Drathic, possibly getting the kill unless Drathic's able to mitigate all this damage. He is able to get a little bit of armor, though, because he is outside. He is up top. He's going to be able to go inside, drop down with the Aftershock, going to be connected on Nightmare and Wardoom. However, the shield was keeping Wardoom protected. Not so much for Nightmare. And oh, the orbital connecting, getting a couple shots off. Drathic getting poked around there. You can see a stealth bounce just for distance. We see a Vortex coming in, trying to get that 3-meat snack to get some quick armor up while the Hunters are on the low ground. Oh man, that armor steal was just so perfect.
Well done.
Vortex coming in, connects on. No, it doesn't. Kildrith is able to dodge this by slowly falling, and Bugsy's healing him up while the shield is out from Nightmare.
That Dome's about to drop.
Yep, so he looks like he is surviving.
Get out. Yeah, very close though.
We'll have to see what he does. He's just playing Ring Around the Rosie at this point. Vortex comes in, pushes back Nightmare. Dome is now released. Kraken is stealthing. Nope.
Yep, he's on his way out. So, lost all his armor again. And
but he hasn't lost much health, though.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh man, this is going to be 6 meats. This should be a full evolve meter unless he gets interrupted by Wardoom, who's right there. And Aftershock going in. He's a little mad at Wardoom. Vortex coming in. Could not connect to Wardoom. Wardoom dodges at the last second. Drathic going down the charge. He's going to be swiping left and right. Burn damage coming up from Bugsy. Bugsy burning him down slowly as he's on the run and healing up his teammates at the same time. Oh man, Bugsy is bouncing around with those grenades. Little Rabbit through, went through the forest, burning up all the Krakens and bopping them on the head.
Drathic playing well, you know, trying to maintain his distance and get that damage, the chip damage on the Hunter team, but they're giving as good as they get, and he's losing all that armor he's been gaining. Yeah,
and he doesn't want to evolve anymore, because if he evolves now and he gets caught, he's dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He's dead. A Dome's thrown by Wardoom. They want to fight. Vortex comes in, connects on Bugsy. Bugsy dropped down to 70%. Shield connecting from Nightmare. Nightmare's going to be able to protect Bugsy. Stealth bounce on Bugsy, though. He's really trying to get down that medic. We have about half armor almost a third. He's going to be trying to get as much as he can. Just, again, mitigating as much damage as he can. He's just not able to do any offensive pressure in this scenario. He's trying, but there's just not enough there. Oh, look at this cute spot.
When they've got...
Look how cute this is.
Yeah.
This is so cute
That's
and adorable. He's just like...
Hunter's very confused.
Well, they don't think it loops around. Oh, I think Kildrith's about to find out. Yep, there it is. There's the after. There's the Vortex pushing him back. Ouroboros comes in, going to be launching Kildrith forward. See, Drathic right now is around the corner, though. See, Aftershock going in for the connection on Kildrith. Kildrith has to stealth bounce. There it is. There's a stealth bounce on Kildrith. Going to be see that Vortex should be coming out shortly at about half health because of Bugsy yet again healing up his teammates, rocking it. Wardoom was able to release him from the stealth bounce from the rear. What can I say? Wardoom's good at releasing things from the rear, so we're good at that. And he's pushing himself towards the waterfront, going to try to get the last bit of health, maybe evolve in underneath the building. Because I think he's realizing he just doesn't have enough damage at this point. The shields from Nightmare are on point. He's able to make sure no one else goes down. Bugsy's healing is ridiculous right now.
Maybe now's the time. Yeah, just hide and evolve. That's all you can do.
Well, they didn't have a tracking dart. There's no tracking dart. They don't know where he is. They know he's around.
It's confirmed.
Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
they go. They spotted him.
They spotted him. We're going to see Kildrith Toxin throwing out the Toxic Grenade now. And, yep, Burn is on. You're going to see more coming in. Lightning Strike is actually picked up by him. You can see shields coming out from Nightmare. Going to be protecting Wardoom. Aftershock going in for the connection on Bugsy. Doesn't connect. Nope, Bugsy able to dodge. Going for Nightmare maybe. No Dome, however, so he could run if he wanted to. And it looks like he's going to choose to run and check out the waterfront. Lightning Strike going in behind. Does it connect? No, it does not. They were able to dodge it with their jetpacks the last second, making sure he wasn't able to finish. So that Vortex coming in, getting the 6 birds, 6 meats on this front. That's a good amount of armor. Dome is actually thrown by Wardoom. They want this fight before he picks up all that armor, but he was able to get a good chunk. This might be enough in order to finish it. Lightning Strike comes in, connects on Bugsy. Bugsy getting rocked by that. Aftershock connects as well. Going to get slapped. Shields not in time. Oh no, it was in time. Just barely in the up. There's the finish. Bugsy's on the ground. No medic at this point. So Kildrith's at half. Wardoom's at it. Going to be at half now. And nope, he's down on the ground. Kildrith is almost gone as well. Shield is popped. We have Aftershock going in, connecting on Kildrith. And Kildrith actually taking it with the shield. Not anything else. Almost so done. Dratha going to be able to survive. No, it's just Nightmare. Going for the pickup on Bugsy. Unable to get the rest of it, though. We see Wardoom is in the dropship. Pickup on Bugsy was in effect. It's just Nightmare and Bugsy at this point. Kildrith is on the ground crying, and Drathek's limping away with that. If only he was able to get Nightmare, they might have had a pistol duel.
It's so low. Wow.
It's so close. He got so many strikes there, though. He got 4 strikes for that. That's exactly what he needed. Another fight where he has full armor. He's in a good spot. Even if he just pulls them up north, right? If he pulls them all the way up there, he can just run to the relay.
You know, I feel like the Hunter should really just try to flush him out. Not let him get that full armor, because they've got, what, a minute and 15 seconds before the dropship comes down?
15 now.
He's going to have full armor for sure.
Yeah, and they got another 8 minutes that they can play with, though, so it's, 8 minutes till it's time victory. They have to go for a relay victory for Drathek, or he's going to have to go for the kills. So the only thing that I might see is what we saw last time we looked at Drathek in that tiebreaker match, was where he went for the win right at the end to try and get that pickup right at the time when the dropship came in.
Yeah.
If he can do that and possibly put the medic in the dropship at that time, that's huge. Lightning Strike going in, doesn't get tossed. Oh, it does get tossed, but it doesn't get connected.
Here he goes. He's going now before the traffic comes back up.
Yep, he's going for the 35-second timer. Shield comes out from Nightmare. Going to be able to protect Kildrith from taking any damage there. Getting the auto attacks from the air. Lightning Strike going in for connection on Bugsy. Does connect. Ooh. Bugsy's in trouble. He's in the water. Stealth Pounce. He's on the ground. He's limping around. Aftershock going for the connection on 2, maybe. Yes, it does. Gets Nightmare. Nightmare revealed by the Aftershock. It's literally just Kildrith. Vortex comes in. Shield comes out. Lightning Strike going for on Kildrith. He's got a shield up, though. He needs to finish before that dropship comes in. He's got 8 seconds to kill Kildrith. 8 seconds.
No, he wants to leave him. He wants to leave him, and then he's going to kill Nightmare.
Oh, no, just go for the relay. Yep, they're all spawning on the dropship now. I don't know. He's in trouble. Oh, no. If the time comes in, it comes down to, are they going to be in position to do anything to Drathek before he gets a full armor meter? Or even half at that stake. He's got to be able to do this, deal all his damage, and see what he can do. Because they're in a lot of trouble. Both sides are in trouble at this point. Either side makes the slightest mistake, they're screwed.
Yeah, they don't have their assault, though.
Oh, so. Laser Cutter started. We're already started. We don't even get a chance to talk about it. Lightning Strike goes in, connects on Nightmare. No, he dodges it. Gonna be able to make sure he doesn't get hit. Vortex comes in, gonna be able to pick that off that damage. Don't get slapped, put back in the dropship after just landing. Aftershock going in for the connection on Bugsy. Bugsy at about 10% HP, burning the Accelerate to live. Heal Burst coming out to try and keep himself alive. We're right now in a lot of trouble, and down goes Bugsy. It's just Wardoom. Wardoom versus Drathek. Trapper versus Kraken. Who will win? Maybe if we can get him down by the Crowbill, he might be able to get some help. No, Aftershock coming in, connects on Wardoom. Wardoom's down!
Well done, wow.
Oh, down goes Wardoom. Kill confirmed. Kraken wins. Game 1 versus Epex. They're in trouble. And he made his point.
The play from him is just impressive.
He says, you know what? You want to try and kill me? That's fine. I don't need health. I just need armor. And I'm going to go for these kills whenever I can get them.
Yeah.
But that's game 2. That's game 1. That's 1 point in favor of PogChamps. We're going to see what happens next game in the game number 2 of Epex. So for those of you in the VODs, this is where you're going to see a pause to the next screen. And for those of you on Twitch, we'll be back in just a moment with game number 2. So stay tuned. We'll be back. And thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks, Admiral, for co-casting. We'll be back in a sec.